Good morning, Collective and Soul Tribe. Happy Monday. Today is February 2nd. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday so far. Okay. We have started a brand new month. Okay. It's a brand new week, a brand new month. And so we are in the month of February. And again, like I said, this is about new beginnings, starting off fresh, starting off clean with a new slate. For some of you guys that know, we are still in the full moon at this time. So right now the full moon transition could be in Virgo. So we are in Leo. We were in Leo the first, and now it should be, I think it should be like in Leo and Virgo. And then tomorrow the full moon is going to be in Virgo. Okay. So there is a lot of energy when it comes to playfulness, but also this grounded, type of energy as well. Okay. So let's jump right into it. For some of you guys that may have done some, rituals and things like that. Some of you guys could have done cinnamon, where, you take cinnamon and you manifest, whether this is like money for the first of the month or abundance or just anything new when it comes to newer beginnings. That could be very significant for some of you guys when it comes to the energy. Okay. So let's dive into it and see what messages you guys might need to know for February 2nd. All right, guys, we're almost there. I mean, I can't believe it's already February, but I can believe it. But at the same time, time is just going, right? And for some of us, it may feel like we don't have enough time when it comes to, I guess, when it comes to our goals and dreams and, what we inspire or aspire to be. But there's always enough time. Okay. So there's something to do with divine timing that could be very significant. But like I said, let's jump into it. So, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? Please protect and guide the collective whenever they see this video. What messages do you have for them for February 2nd? What do they need to know when it comes to new beginnings, opportunities, or just anything that's new for the collective on their journey? And also, what do they need to know in regards to this full moon, and how does it affect the collective at this time while they are transitioning into this new beginning? Please protect and guide the collective whenever they see this video or message, and give them the guidance and understanding that they need to take away, whether the message resonates or not. Hopefully they can take some insights away with them. All right, guys, so let's see. So, Spirit, what messages do you have for February 2nd? What does the collective need to know for February 2nd, please? Ooh, okay. So the first card that we have here is the Knight of Wands, okay? So for anyone who, resonates with the Knight of Wands, this could be you or, the energy that you guys are inspired to feel or be in at this time. But again, with Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius placements showing up, there is something about the number 12. Okay, so for some of you guys, when it comes to like imprisonment, loss, grief, okay, this could be like about being in solitude, the subconscious, even your thoughts, okay? There is something about healing when it comes to spirituality, and there is something about old age, okay? So if some of you guys could feel like there's like this past life energy when it comes to your dreams, or, when it comes to the mental, there is something about that energy showing up. But there is also something about this energy where, when it comes to harmony through growth, or, learning through duality, that could be very significant as well. For some of you, this is about masculine and feminine energy, and you guys could be learning patience at this time, okay? Now, this could be you learning patience, or this could be someone else in your energy as well, right? But there is something about learning patience when it comes to the divine masculine feminine energy and being in harmony. Now, this could be you trying to navigate your masculine and feminine energy. And there's also this feeling of trying to navigate when it comes to emotions, dealing with other genders. So you could be the divine feminine, and you could be kind of getting a very odd energy when it comes to the masculines that, show up in your life. And there is also this energy where the masculines that, you show up in their lives, they may not feel weird about your energy because your energy is already grounded. Okay. And the masculines that you guys could be meeting, maybe their energy is not grounded. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that this is a male or a female. This is just the energy. Okay. So this could be a divine feminine, and this divine feminine could be more tapped into their masculine. Okay. But you could be also learning to tap into your feminine energy so that you can attract more. Right. So again, this could be about stability, right? This could also be about your creativity as well. So when it comes to like you communicating, self-expression is very significant. Some of you guys could be self-expressing yourself through your art or your voice. Again, playful energy as well. But there is something about communication, okay, that's very significant. Either you're communicating with a Knight of Wands, or there's a Knight of Wands wanting to come in with communication, okay? But solar plexus energy talks about, I can, and whatever this energy of I can, for some of you guys, this could be about passion, okay, being in this new adventure when it comes to love, or, what you love to do. For some of you guys, this is about career. So if you're feeling very determined at this time, when it comes to what it is that you guys are building, that's also significant as well. Even when it comes to like you moving into something brand new, there's this feeling of the possibility of a financial risk. But the thing is, you don't know if it is a financial risk unless you try, okay? And for some of you guys, when it comes to this energy of, dealing with other people, places, and things, there is this energy where you guys could be moving into something new, and you may feel like it's a financial risk. But if it's tapped into your creativity, how you express yourself, and if it brings you joy, then it's kind of almost like trying to figure out how to be very optimistic, or how to bring vision into a collaboration when it comes to you in spirit, okay, and what it is that you guys are trying to build. Now, Nine of Pentacles, right? For some of you guys, like I said, when it comes to financial risk, you guys are reaping financial rewards for that risk that you guys are taking. You guys are showing up as very self-efficient. Now, this is about being rewarded for your efforts. This is about achievement, independence, okay? Sudden success could be very significant, but even when it comes to material security, okay, Venus and Virgo is very significant in what you're attracting at this time. You could be wanting to attract someone who's very grounded, okay, whether this is materialistically or physically or mentally, okay? But when it comes to like, 999, angel number 999, there is something about you guys showing up in this energy, like I said, attracting what you love. So if you guys are stepping into financial independence, or there's something about financial security within, self-employment, that is showing up as a completion. Okay, some of you guys are humanitarians, you guys are light workers. Some of you have been here before, so maybe you're an old soul, but there is something about healing work or being a healer, that's very significant. Now, for some of you guys, when it comes to healing others, that could also be very significant as well when it comes to you, releasing and having empathy when it comes to what it is that you do. Now, for some of you, this may resonate with, counseling or being a coach, but the number 14 is showing up very heavily about you being an advisor when it comes to like emotional stability. Now, Scorpio, energy could be very significant when it comes to like endings and beginnings. For some of you, this is about foundation shifts, right? So there could be a shift in your foundation. Okay, whatever the shift is about maybe some of you guys redefining what stability might mean for you. Okay, going with the flow when it comes to discipline, and also when it comes to you guys being adaptable to growth. That is very significant at this time. We also have Page of Swords, right? So when it comes to how you speak, okay, how you show up for either yourself, collective, what it is that you guys are building, you guys are showing up as the Page of Swords. Now, this is about communication. This is about learning. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So again, you guys could be receiving some type of financial message, okay, about you embracing your uniqueness, okay? This uniqueness could be bringing a new inheritance for you, or, bringing in something that you guys are building. So even when it comes to like a legacy, you guys could be building your own legacy, and this legacy doesn't have to be, financially. This could be helping people, or starting a business, or doing something for your community. But whatever it is that you guys are leaving behind, this could be a legacy. Now, for some of you guys, maybe you don't care for a legacy, okay? So maybe if you don't care for a legacy, there's something about, you building something for your family. Confirmation with the horn. You may not care for a legacy, but there's something about you building something that is bringing in legacy for you, or, your family, or whoever it is that, you guys are building this thing for, okay? But community is very important at this time. And then we also have Three of Wands, okay? Sun in Aries is very significant. So again, when it comes to, creativity, expression, joy, okay? Some of you guys may have your Sun in Aries, or Aries placements could be very significant. But there is something about having momentum and confidence in what it is that you guys are going forward towards. Yeah, the Fool, new beginnings, right? You guys are showing up as somebody who is, rebellious when it comes to taking risk, okay? When it comes to new opportunities, new abundances, new opportunities, new beginnings, whatever the case is, right? You may feel like there is some type of uncertainty with your stability, right? Or you may feel like there is some type of instability within your finances. But again, you guys are showing up as taking a risk, okay? Now, you taking a risk, like I said, this is a fresh start. We're in a new month, okay? So you guys could be taking a risk when it comes to, you guys stepping out of your comfort zone and stepping into the unknown, not realizing that this is bringing in happiness and fulfillment for some of you guys. It's almost like you don't know what's behind this closed door of opportunities, right? There's mountains behind you, okay? I mean, this could be waters of waves, but it looks like mountains, like climbing up mountains, climbing and facing these challenges, right? But regardless of where it is that you are and where you go, you will always find happiness and emotional stability wherever you are. You are the divine feminine, or you are tapping into the divine feminine, which is bringing in beauty, creativity, and financial growth, okay? Again, being very practical and reliable when it comes to, slow and steady when it comes to the hard work that you guys are bringing in this new energy, and also happiness, joy, okay, success, justice, okay, in the energy. So there is something about you guys moving forward and taking action, but, when you guys move forward and take action, there's also this energy of being confident, okay, in this action that you're taking. Okay, so this is a good sign. It's like you guys are moving into, for those who know that you guys are counselors or advisors, you guys know what you're supposed to do. Yeah, you're supposed to create, okay? Some of you guys know that you're supposed to step out of your comfort zone and create something new, okay? So yeah, release. You guys are releasing the past so that you guys can step into this new creation. Okay, so again, if you guys were worried about fears, or, worried about things not working for you, right? Even though you guys are going through difficulties, like I said, the sun will always shine, right? It's just because it's a cloudy day today doesn't mean it's a cloudy day every day. Okay, so yeah, a new day. What did I say to you guys? Stepping into a new day is very significant, especially when it comes to like your curiosity. Okay, you guys are very curious about, your new abundances and stepping forward. So Spirit, what other messages? Thank you. You guys are interested or curious about the magic that you guys are stepping into. There's this new magic about you guys, or, learning to tap into your magic, your skills, your talents, right? Yeah, determination, climbing through those challenges, facing those mountains, okay, climbing up those hills, okay? So again, take what resonates with that, okay? You know, you may have people in your energy who are sad, okay, that you guys are moving forward or moving on. Unfortunately, you cannot control those people. You gotta move forward, right? And again, when it comes to your happiness, when it comes to your abundance, that is also very significant, right? You know, people may want to see you grow, but what are they doing to help you grow? With you, you're helping people grow in so many different ways without even realizing it, okay? So we also have nature spirits. Take what resonates with that. Okay, we have the 39. Okay, so for some of you that resonate with this, you know, the number 12 is very significant. It's coming up heavy in this energy. And we also have here growth. Okay, like I said, when it comes to you guys moving forward and, you know, showing up in this new energy, especially it being a new month, we have meditate as well. So some of you guys could be meditating as of recently. Now, meditating could look differently for everybody. Not everyone has to meditate the same way. I would Google up some different ways of meditation. So me personally, I'm a new age spiritualist, so anything that I see from the books that are old school, like saying to people to sit down, cross your legs, and hum in a meditative, you know, form, I don't see anything wrong with that, as it may work for some people, but not everyone is the same. So even laying down on the floor, flat on your back, is a form of meditation as well. I mean, you might fall asleep, but once you get the hang of learning how to meditate, you know, in that sense, that could also be very significant, okay? But yeah, when it comes to nature spirits, connecting with nature, being one with nature, and also growth, okay, you guys are showing up as perfect. There's something about a perfect timing, okay? And yes, at the bottom of the deck. So some of you guys are connected to Earth, like Mother Nature, okay? Some of you may not realize this, but this is the case for some of you, and that could be something new that you guys are figuring out about yourselves, right? Like, for example, because I have all elements in my chart, everything is sensitive for me, okay? The moon is sensitive for me. The seasons of change is, you know, sensitive for me. The energy shifts are sensitive for me, okay? Even when it comes to, like, people's reactions, how they think or act, it's also about psychology. That is also very sensitive for me. And some of you guys may feel these shifts and find that, you know, you guys are maybe feeling the same things, if not all, maybe one, okay? So let's see what shows up. So we have here a black star. When it comes to your success, okay, starseed energy is, you know, what I think about when I see this star. Now, you guys are stars. Maybe you guys are showing up as stars. Okay, shooting stars are very significant as well. Maybe someone's seen that. But even when it comes to protection, okay, when it comes to, you know, fear, releasing fear so that you can shoot for the stars is also significant. Okay, the color black may resonate for some of you, but when I see the color black as well, I mean, it could be fear, but at the same time, releasing those fears so that you can move forward into your own destiny is very significant at this time. For some of you guys, mermaids may resonate with you. Now, this may be, you know, for some people may not resonate with this, but I know in certain cultures, especially in West Indian cultures, some people have seen mermaids before, okay? Now, some people may not, you know, they may not agree or they may not resonate with it because maybe they've never seen mermaids with their own eyes. But at the same time, you know, there is something about your energy that's very unique. Now, the color green talks about heart chakra energy, okay, and growth. And for some of you guys are in this energy of crown chakra and growth, meaning you know that you guys are growing, you know that you guys are moving forward, okay? We also have here the wheel, okay? Either the wheel of fortune is turning in your guys' favor, which is one way to look at it. Also, when it comes to turning the wheel, the saying, Jesus, take the wheel, it's almost like you guys are surrendering and letting the universe take the wheel, okay, and drive the car. And you guys trusting in, you know, whatever energy that you guys are moving into. So trusting in the universe, trusting in divine is also significant when it comes to your guys' energy, okay? Now, for some of you that resonate with this too, there is also something about, you know, not only just surrendering, but also justice, okay? So I'm going to get some initials as well and see. Okay, so we have initials J. Okay, we have initials U. We also have initials U again. Okay, so U is very significant. So J, U, and also V. Okay, I don't know why, but even though there's two U's, I don't know why. I feel like Juve for anyone who is West Indian, because again, Jumbi music and all that kind of stuff. So Juve could be very significant. Someone could be going to Juve, even though it's not spelled like that. It's spelled Jouvet, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, Juve could be very significant. If not, juvenile, meaning someone who's very young, especially with the page of swords showing up here. So there is something about someone being very young that's very significant when it comes to growth, okay? June could be very significant as well, the month of June, or also January, and we are in the month of January. For some of you guys also, Valentine's Day is also very significant when it comes to like matters of the heart. So love is also significant, okay? So let me see what else I can get here when it comes to, because I got some new charms. So let's see what shows up. Okay, so, ooh, child. Look at Leo just jumping right in. Okay, so we have Leo. Okay, so someone could have Leo placements, or again, like I said, with the full moon that was in Leo, that's very significant. Okay, for some of you guys, Scorpio energy is very significant as well. Okay, and also Aquarius energy. Okay, so again, for some of you guys, when it comes to the seasons, you know, the full moon is very significant, or some of you may have those placements, especially with these cards showing up as extra confirmation. Okay, Scorpio is very significant as well when it comes to like you guys releasing and letting go, when it comes to endings and new beginnings. And also with Aquarius as well, we are in Aquarius season right now as well. Okay, for some of you that resonate with the full moon that just passed and being in Aquarius season, there is something about wanting to take more action and taking that leap of faith when it comes to, you know, organizing yourself and being more to 2143. I just saw on the timer. So 1234 angel number could also be very significant when it comes to, you know, taking progress or leveling up, okay, through the challenges or through the obstacles that, you know, may be thrown your way, okay, and being strong in those obstacles and showing up with strength, right? Because again, Leo talks about strength, energy, and being strong. Now, I get it. For some of you guys, when it comes to being strong, you know, some of you guys may feel like, I'm tired of being strong. You know, I'm tired of always being strong. I'm tired of always being the one to, you know, always have to put my best foot forward. And, you know, guys, I get it. You know, being somebody who, and I'm not talking about just me, I'm talking about like us as like a whole, because again, not everybody understands the way our minds operate. And when I say our minds, I'm talking about me too, because we're a soul tribe, we're a family. I mean, even though we're not a family by blood, you know, we are connected in a way where we understand each other, okay, on a emotional depth level. And I'm saying that because not everybody thinks that way, the way we think. So even just meeting somebody who likes to talk about, you know, these kind of things is very significant at this time, okay? Learning to come together with your soul tribe, learning to build with your soul tribe, even if it's not you guys working as business partners, still coming together as a community, knowing that, hey, we have a job to do. We know that we have a job to do. Everybody may not like the job that we're here to do when it comes to spreading, you know, information, love, and knowledge and wisdom, but that's what we're here for. You know, that's what the universe and God and, you know, whoever we believe in, that's what they made us here for, right? So again, there is something about perfect timing, so take what resonates with that, whoever needed to hear this. But it is the perfect timing right now to move forward in whatever it is that you wanted to move forward in. Now, these placements may resonate with you a lot, or this could be about you guys feeling the shifts when it comes to the seasons and also the moon cycle and the weather as well changing. Okay, but I'm going to end it here, guys. Please take what resonates. Again, thank you for supporting my page and channel. I love you guys so much. Follow me on YouTube and on TikTok, and you guys can go on my website if you guys want to check out my blog or, you know, book a reading at www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. Everything is in the description or in my bio on my TikTok website or on my YouTube page. All right, guys, I love you guys so much. Thank you for the love, the support, whether you comment or view my page. But again, like I said, energy exchange is something that, still means a lot to me regardless. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful, miraculous Monday. Okay, guys, love you so much. Bye.